hitting some ES supply here. A lot of strength early. A lot of strength in the pre-market. Not really sure what's going on with that. Computers. I don't know if it's my computer or TOS, but it's being a little bit laggy today. It's a little laggy here, but I'm still going to try to manage this the right way. Probably leave my stop towards the highs. Ideally, want to see this flush kind of act more as a break and retest trap here. Try to catch people trying to play this, not knowing that ES supply is right above. See if we can get some filled. Computer is lagging. There we go, we did get a fill. Still managed to get a fill. It's impressive. So if we can get a good push here, I look to trim towards this ES demand down here. Stop is going to get moved to break even. I don't want to mess around with this, especially with the things kind of moving weird on my end. Definitely don't want to mess around with it. So just going to leave that stop to break even. I like how we whipped that there. That leaves a good spot for leaving that stop to break even. I like that where that break even stop is now, potentially acting as a lower high. If we can hold that there, break and retest below, looking for some downside now, looking to trim into a momentum pop, or ideally this demand below. If we can get those two factors to line up, would be the ideal. So see what we can get here. Maybe for a little bit more of a pop down, and I'll look to trim. Did just hit VWAP there. Don't want to see us hold here. Ideally, we can get some movement down. Start seeing those gaps act as a factor. See if we can get a good pop in this candle down. Looking to trim towards this candle low. I like that green to red. So you get a little bit lower. There we go. Very nice. Nice. So we got 3 left now. I'm going to move down to 1. I did take an 8 position today instead of my usual 10. Contracts are a little bit more, but honestly, my computer has been a little buggy today. Or it's the TOS. It might be the TOS. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into it, but things are just a little buggy, so I wanted to kind of limit my potential exposure on it. Nice. I'm going to look to trim into this ES zone here. So I'm gonna take some off on this. So I'm gonna leave 2 for the gap. I'm gonna leave the stop moved up, and I'm just gonna let those last 2 run towards the gap. So I'm going to trim one on SPX and one on SPY gap if they don't happen at the same time. So here's that ES demand top here. Gotta be careful if this holds actually. I'm going to take one off here. I don't like how we're starting to see some respect at that zone, and I'm just going to leave the last one for the gaps just in case, because it's not uncommon for us to blue ball these gaps, which all I mean by that is just coming towards the gaps and then you're not filling them, but getting pretty close, and you end up just not taking any off. But there we go. Trying to get more of a move down now. Coming into SPX gap and SPY gap approaching as well. ES hitting that demand bottom, SPY or SPX just filled its gap. A little bit of a strong reaction from that SPX gap filled. I did miss that, but yeah. I'm just gonna take it off here. You know, that's a pretty solid move down. I don't want to get too greedy looking for, you know, an extra 5 cents, but yeah, not a bad one. Not a bad trade.